What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. Today I'm gonna do a video unmasking with the Nokta Impact on the stock coil. We're gonna do this is about a 5-inch hole here, and this one I think I measured it at 7. It might be just a little deeper, so I'm gonna put it in the center, and so you guys can see it's in the center of the hole, and so y'all can determine where it's sitting at. But I measured it at 7 inches. That one's at 5 inches. Center of the hole, right there, and it's about 5 inches. Maybe, yeah, about 5. So I'm gonna show you how good this impact is unmasking targets. First test I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this rusty nail right there, and we have a standing Liberty quarter. I'm gonna set right next to it, flat. You guys can see that. Cover it up. The dirt, the plug in. I'm running my same settings that I gave you guys before, and we're gonna see if it can pick that quarter up. So I'm smashing it down. See if we can't pick that quarter up. Here we go, guys. Loud and clear. And that's what I do. If I get a target, I work my way around it to try to isolate that target. And you can see me swinging this way, it's laying side by side. As I turn it, I start going into an angle where they call down the barrel, where it's probably right there. I mean, you can see the ID. I don't know if some of you guys would dig that, but I would, because I would move it around like this here, try to get that target isolated. All right, guys, that was with one nail. I'm gonna take all the dirt out. I didn't bring my pin pointer, which I should have, but I didn't bring it. That was on about a 5-inch hole, and there it is. And some of these nails is nails that I found metal detecting. That nail's in here. I don't want to leave it. There it is. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna set a nail there, a nail there, and where did I put my quarter? Oh, there it is. And I'm gonna put that quarter right in between it. See if it can pick it up. Cover it back up with dirt. All right, guys. Let's see what happens now. And trust me, I'm not gonna cheat on these tests. It's because I wanna know if it can do it myself. So whenever I do go out in the field, I know what to expect from this detector. You know, like I say, is location is key, but you also wanna go with the detector you have confidence in. And so I'm not gonna cheat on the test and try to make it easy for the Nokta Impact. I really want to see what it can do. I haven't done these tests before with the Nokta, so I want to see what it can do. I've seen some it works at the honey hole, which it did excellent unmasking targets. So I just kind of want to put this video together so you guys can see for yourself. Here we go with 2 nails in that quarter. Now we lose it that way. That's down the barrel right there. We get no signal there, nothing but the iron. And it picks it right back up. And it's really not dragging the ID down that much. So that's pretty good. So now what I'm gonna do, guys, is I want to do a nail sitting right on top of that quarter. So there's a quarter. And let me grab my nails. I wish I'd have grabbed my pin pointer. Been a lot easier, a lot faster. Let me find my nail. There's one. I want to get it out of the way. And there's one. Okay, I want you guys to see. There's the quarter. And set that nail right there on top of it. Cover it up. Get all the access back in there. All right, guys. Let's see if it'll hit it with that nail on top of it. There we go, guys. Look at there. Nail on top of it. It's still picking that up. Right there. Has a little problems there. That nails is in a position almost kind of like what they call down the barrel. Picking it up easy. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna make it a little harder. We're gonna go to the second hole. That's about 7-8 inches. Let me get the other quarter. We're gonna do a dime too also, guys. I got a quarter sitting over here, another test I'm gonna show you guys. But here's the quarter here. Gonna set it right there at the bottom of that hole. And you see it's rocks and everything in this dirt. And I'm just gonna put all that in there, all that dirt back in there. I'm probably losing some dirt. I'm trying to get as much as I can because I don't want to, you know, get accused of anything, you know. All right, guys, here we go. Read 9 inches, 8-9 inches. And I know it'll hit a deep targets. If you go look at my hunt from Sunday, you'll see that I hit an 11-inch dime at the honey hole. It didn't have an ID, but you can hear that tone. You knew it was something deep there. So I pretty much know what this detector can do. I know it's awesome in unmasking targets. It's got good depth for a stock coil, and there's not a lot of videos out there on the Nokta Impact. People doing, you know, different tests with it or even hunting with it, you know. So I thought I'd put something together for those who use the Impact or considering getting one. You know, I mean, like I always said, you know, get what's best for you and your ground conditions, something you comfortable with. You know, it's really not about this test or what I say or what it does for me or anybody else. It's what's best for you in your hunting style and ground conditions. That's what really matters, you know. So I'm just putting this together for people who might be interested in it. So we're gonna go a little deeper. We'll put that quarter down there, put that nail right there, put that dirt back in there, rocks and all. Got it all in there. About a 7-8 inch hole right here with a quarter excuse me, and a nail. See what it can pick it up. No problem. That's where it has little problems at right there. But you can see it's trying to drag it up out of there. So if I scrub the ground, I could probably pick it up. It's trying to do it. I mean, the idea, you know, is there. The tone is there in some positions, but you know, there's a lot of detectors that have problems, you know, with the stock coil going down the barrel, you know, with the coin and nail or trash or whatever. You know, they all have problems. You know, it's not many of them that are passive going down the barrel. I mean, there's some, but not many. But I know if I had that small coil on here, it'll eat that quarter up. But I don't hunt much with the small coil. But I tell you what, that thing can unmask. And it's got some pretty good depth for the coil size too. And I did hunt with that at the honey hole, and it got me some silver coins also. So that small coil is good too. All right, guys. I got this test here I was gonna do with the Merc around that iron around that dime, but it started overloading, so I had to raise it up just a little bit, the coil. But check this out. It's got a little grunt to it, but if I scrub that thing, it's eating that dime up all day long, all day long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back over here, and I'm gonna put that ring in that hole there, and I'm gonna put the quarter in there and see if it'll pick it up. Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a nail right on top of it in that ring right there. Let me make sure I got that other nail. That's all right. I even let the other nail, if the other nail fell in there, I'm gonna let it go just to see. Try to push it to the extreme and see if I was in a situation in the field where it was something totally masked by a bunch of nails and irons, with my Nokta Impact will pick it up. So I want to see if it'll do it. I'm not gonna make it easy for it. I want to be confident in my detector to know it can go out there and get it. Here we go. Hold on. There's a dime right there. Let's get it out of the way. I'll set it right there. Let's see what happens. Hello, world. Now, if you just go by tone, you would investigate that target. I know you would. Ringing up kind of low. ringing in the zinc penny range. And right there, it's reading the trash area. But if I work that target and just go by the sound, the tone, I'm gonna dig that target. And guys, I'm running, you know, the same settings that I showed you that I run all the time. But and I'm in 14 kilohertz. I want to see if it'll hit it in 20. Let's see. No problem. How about 5? 5 kilohertz. I'm in VLX2. Let's go to DI3. See if it can hit it. You hear a little grunt in there. I got the FE volume at 3. I'm gonna take it, turn it all the way off and see what happens. Look at that. Clear as day. Clear as day. That's with 3 nails or 2 nails and that big iron ring, and it's picking that quarter up. Let's go back to VLX2 with the FE volume off. And that's a deep hole. It's reading 3 inches, but we know it's not 3 inches because it's a bunch of stuff down there to making it read like a big target. Three inches what it's reading, but we know it's deeper than that. I'll show you. Look at there. There's the ring. There's the quarter. Where's the other nail that was in there? There it is. Let me feel for it. I don't want to poke. There it is. Right there and there with that right there. Okay, guys. So now let's see if it'll hit that dime at the same depth with we're gonna do the nail and the dime right next to each other. See it? Gonna put that back in there. What's going on? All right, guys. Let me move this out of the way. Let's see if it'll hit that dime. Here we go, guys. I mean, it's hitting it. It's reading actually a little higher than it would read if it was a clean target. Now right there is down the barrel right there, the way it's placed. So if I was walking this way and went across that target, I would probably miss that target. And that's why I grid and go different directions, because if I'm coming this way and I'm swinging, and I get then I want to see what it is. I'm going to investigate that target. And I found plenty of silver at the honey hole in these type of situations right here, where the coin was being masked by some type of trash, whether it was a bottle cap, iron, nails. It got it out of there. It locked right onto that target. Because you got to remember, guys, a lot of places that we're hunting now, a lot of these clean targets already been picked. So most of them now are targets that have been masked by some type of trash. So I want to know what this detector can do as far as unmasking. A coin can be, you know, 3 or 4 inches and masked by a trash, and you'll miss that target. It don't even have to be deep. It could be 3 or 4 inches and you can miss that target. And that's why a lot of times now, since I've been metal detecting, which isn't long, I mean, I'm no expert by no means, but I'm starting to understand, the more I, you know, detect, that you just can't go out there and swing and expect to find something. You know, you have to, you know, really pay attention to what your detector is telling you and what the ground is telling you. You know, and that's really the key, guys. If you don't know your detector and you walk across a target, how are you going to know that it's something there if you're not trying to learn your machine? You have to know what the machine's capabilities are, what it can do to help you find the good stuff. And that's what I do. You know, I just don't get up one day and say, hey, I'm finna go metal detect. I'm gonna find a whole bunch of this and that. No, I spend a lot of time with my detector trying to figure out things on it. And a lot of times I don't shoot videos because I'm out messing with my detector, seeing what it can do, and have the confidence to know I can go anywhere and it's gonna do pretty good. You know, like I say, you know, this Impact is a pretty awesome detector. I mean, it's got great depth for a stock coil. It's got good unmasking, separating targets. I just started slowing my swings down and really listening to the ground and the ID. And if I hear any type of high bleep or that ID jump in a certain way, I'm stopping and I'm investigating that target. And I pulled a lot of silvers doing just that. Not just going, walking, listening for the clear, clean sounds. Now, you are going to walk across some targets that are going to be clean and you can hit it right off the bat. But a lot of these targets down are being unmasked because, or being masked because all the good targets, the clean targets, already been picked. Especially if you go into a park that's been hunted out for, well, probably not hunted out, but been pounded for years, you know. So that's the test I wanted to show y'all to see how good that Impact can unmask targets. You see I've put, you know, this copper ring here with a nail sitting on top of the coin, and it still picked that coin up. That's pretty good. And then that small coil can do even better in unmasking. But since I don't always hunt with the small coil, mostly with the stock coil and sometimes with the 15-inch coil, you know, that stock coil is pretty darn good, guys. You know, but hey, you know, don't take my word for it. You know, if you don't agree, you know, get you an Impact and do your own test. You know, mainly I'm just doing it for me, but sharing it with you guys because I want to know the capabilities of my machine. I want to have confidence in my machine when I go out hunting. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helped, you know, a few of you guys, or if you're thinking about getting the Impact or whatever, I hope it was some type of help to you guys. But until then, I'm going to do another test, another depth test on the Nokta Impact to show you it will hit a 10-inch dime. If you're not really sure that it will, go check out my video that I did Sunday and watch that Nokta Impact hit an 11-inch dime. But I'm going to be doing another depth test with the Nokta Impact. I just wanted to show you how good it can unmask targets. All right, guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Not expecting everybody to agree. You know, we all have our own opinions. Only thing I can say is do your own test with your detector. Gain confidence in it, so you know when you go out and hunt, you know the capabilities of what you're swinging. All right, guys. Until next time, hello world. See you on the next hunt.